All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. The she be down the ride, oh I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Hey, let us chat, let us talk. We spoke about this in an article that was from another article in Postal Times. But now, finally, the union has put out a statement in regards to what we've been talking about, and it seems a little bit worse than what we anticipated, because all it was speculation at the time. But now we have some facts. So I want to read this to you, and I will then tell you what my opinion is on the domino effect behind it. Let's chat, shall we? Network modernization, local transportation optimization. That's what they call it, optimization. And y'all see I'm trying to read without my glasses. I can't get up right now. As a part of Postmaster General's Delivering for America network modernization plan, the Postal Service is now implementing a new transportation plan referred to as local transportation optimization. LTO started out as a pilot in 2 locations, the Richmond area and Green Bay, Wisconsin area. Thus far, the Postal Service is touting this as a success. The plan, as initially explained to the APWU, was to look at retail and or delivery units that were anywhere from 25 to 50 miles away from the processing facility that serves those units, and change their mail parcel pickup and drop off to once a day. One time a day in the AM. That in the Postal Service's most recent presentation to the APWU, they suggested that transportation network would be optimized by reducing truck trips by eliminating PM transportation. This is affecting my truck drivers. Pay attention. Improve truck utilization by collecting outgoing volume at the same time as dropping off incoming volume. And the optimization level of each office would be determined by the volume of mail at the office. This, I'm going to give my opinion after it. I'm telling you, this is a lot. We've been talking about this. I promise you, this is affecting everybody. In late February, the Postal Service started up LTO in 3 other areas, including Phoenix, Arizona, Atlanta, Georgia, and Portland, Oregon, after which the Postal Service is planning to aggressively roll out LTO throughout the nation in monthly phases through 2024. This is not speculation. This is what's happening. The union is putting this statement out. Thank you so much for transparency. I've been begging for this. This is what we need. Not the greatest news, but transparency. Contact your local leadership for more information regarding who can tell you if LTO is scheduled for your area and when it could occur. Thank you again, because they're telling you to reach out to your local and find out if it's coming to your area. That way you don't have to watch Wait a minute. Y'all got to keep watching the old man. With all aspects of the DFA, the Delivering for America plan, it could change at any time. The APWU leadership is concerned about how this will affect overall postal service. The APW expects that the greatest impact will be in rural communities. The APWU will stand with communities where service is impacted by LTO to ensure that these communities continue to have reliable and efficient service. This was posted on March 19th, 2024. My video was probably a week or two before that. Let's recap. What they're saying, what I anticipated was that they were going to do, the drop-offs in the morning of delivering their mail. And then we were talking about they used to have 3 pickups in the evening, and they were probably going to cut it down to 2 or just. Now they're saying one truck for the day, 1 time a day. Think about the impact that has on everyone. That's going to eliminate truck driver trips. That's going to mess with everybody's trips. Now, I've been hearing a couple of people have been texting me saying, oh, did you check out blah, blah, blah's channel and something about June 24th? And they're getting rid of all these contractors that are transportation. Y'all don't believe that transportation moved this whole country. Believe it. We make this work. But now they're trying to kick back on it. So transportation is going to definitely be affected one way or another. This is in the APWU, American Postal Workers Union, and they cover the MVS, which is transportation. They also cover the clerks. Listen, y'all, look it up, please. This is going to affect the clerks at the stations. Guaranteed. They're either going to put them in higher pace volume, which this is where those machines come in to make it work. Remember when I have a picture of ingoing and outgoing in one of my videos below, and it shows outgoing mail and incoming mail in just a little, squares. That's what this is, just piggybacking off of that. I didn't realize it was only going to be 1 time a day though. So clerks that typically just receive the mail in the morning, they're going to have to give all of the mail from the evening before, from the day before, the whole day. So all that mail is going to basically sit there overnight. And yes, there should be reason that there's going to be some delays. But what happens to transportation? What happens to the evening clerks? What happens to the mail handlers or the plants that's supposed to be receiving all of that mail? The domino effect and ripple effect is going to be felt. I promise that. Also, if you keep watching this so far, I told you guys that when they start implementing new vehicles for the Postal Service, that me, because of where I work with the training of the new vehicles, they would inform all the driving safety instructors first. Well, they informed us. They're going to be having 1 driving safety instructor from each district fly out to Oklahoma sometime in May to train them on those ugly ducks. You don't know what the ugly ducks are? The next generation delivery vehicles, which last year I said that they would be rolling them out in June. June is coming. It's all falling into play. So they are bringing all the driving safety instructors out there to train them on the new vehicles so that they can come back to all their districts. And then when the new vehicles hit their districts, they'll be able to train all the new people that are receiving them, all the stations that are receiving those ugly ducks. They look like a platypus. This is all tying in together. We slept, we argued, we fussed. Y'all argue with me. I described it back to you. There's no stopping it now. There's no stopping it now. Listen, this is what's happening. This is happening, cuz. I've said that in a couple of my other videos. It just came flashback. Domino effect. Hold on for the mother French door ride, because all of this stuff, this man's trying to push his agenda for the post office before the end of the year. That's apparent. We received, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 of the new Pro Masters yesterday. The ones with the push button starts and the electric brakes and all that other foolishness. And that's in my area. It's happening. It's going all over. They're making sure that every place that's going to be a delivery unit, station that is going to still be delivering, is outfitted with enough bigger vehicles so that they could handle the influx of parcels that they are anticipating on receiving through all these new programs that they're pushing out there, like I spoke about in another video, where they're letting people, you know, have this pay to do something, a certain amount of money within one day, in the local delivery, and all of this stuff is making sense. More profit, or not, let me not use that word. More parcels, more work, and they're gonna need to have things and vehicles to handle the more work. I've been training more and more CCAs, RCAs, and ARCs. I haven't trained them forever, but they're coming back as well. All of this stuff is playing into effect, as well as them cutting back on transportation costs, which is my own people, truck drivers. One of my truck drivers hit me up from that area where he knows he's at, and he started writing me. He was like, "Hey man, I chopped it up with your god brother, and he told me XYZ." And then I was like, "Look man, I'm supposed to get all the information first. You don't go anyway." So there's something happening. I don't know, but you know, buckle up. June 20. I don't know why the date popped up. I still haven't looked into that date because somebody else spoke about it already. But I do know that my people are going out to get trained, because those next generation vehicles are coming. And if you look at and you just Google NGDVs, next generation delivery vehicles, and when they're supposed to be rolled out, it says June of 2024. And it's all playing in together. The COTS, which are canoes off the shelf, that's what they call them, the electric vehicles, those are also there. I showed you a picture of what they have up in Georgia. They have the electric Fords up there, electric Ford vans. It's full steam. For the ones that followed me from last year, a lot of them probably just, you know, they dumped me. I got a lot of people that hated me last year. Man, this dude is crazy. Their pride is going to tell them not to come watch this channel. That's what it is. But I give you the information. It don't happen right away. Remember, I used to say it may not have happened in your area yet. I used to say that all the time. Yet. Now, look at the comments. Go back in any one of my videos within the last 3, 4, 5 weeks. Look at the comments. It's happening everywhere. Everywhere. And y'all putting the pieces of the puzzle together. I got some pieces of the puzzle. We all got to sit down and play puzzle piece put it together. I'm trying to make light of this because this kind of sucks. But let me give it up to the APWU for being transparent. I thank them for that. I don't know about the local shop stewards, but for the ones that are writing these articles and putting the stuff out there, maybe a day late, I'd rather it be late and let people know than people be in the blind. And even if you don't fall underneath the APWU craft, follow their open page, because if you see that they have an influx of people that are being hired for certain things, or certain things are changing, like they're hiring a bunch of, what do you call them, maintenance people, maintenance mechanics, electricians, etc. That's going to affect other areas. It's going to affect mail handlers, because if they're hiring a bunch of them, it doesn't look like things are going on. That means something's about to happen. Pay attention to your surroundings, what's going on with you. Carriers are like, oh, we're good to go. No, you ain't good to go either, because they're trying to move some of those things into big buildings. Everybody is going to be affected. At the end of the day, this is not a scare tactic. This is just information being passed on from your boy. I'm not really a boy. I'm pretty old, but it's a New York thing. From your boy, nah, man. All right, trying to share that information. You feel me? You dig? Nah, I mean, word is born, son. All right, enough. All right, awkward turtle. Hey, Charlie, shut it off. I fired him the other day. I'm about to fire him again. Shut it off, bro. Shut it off.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.